So it's a very, very big macro map. We got mercenary camps here with assassins that can help you. Starbuck, no Mountain King, but Archmage rather. Where the sound at? There we go. 2 different expansion positions. North, south, east, west. 2 each, I mean. And how do you play this Keeper? First, creeping, which is not too common with the Keeper. But with Treants, you can do it and then entangle later. Starbuck scouting this. Very important for him to know the position of the opponent. And the Assassin goes to Jens. Assassin's super good because it has Wyvern Poison. So lots of damage. Starbuck here now. Not in time for the last hit. Not in time to prevent the entangle. 2 Archer Engine or War Creep. Yep. Correcto, Huster. Needs a bit of production time, but this camp is so good. Also gets him a Wand of Mana Stealing for more entangle, more Treants. And Starbuck doesn't expand yet. Expanding against the Keeper really hard.
Ready to work. Job's done.
And Jens finds a way. No boots just yet. But entangle, focus, Treants could have some uptime. But you also gotta manage your mana. He says, alright, I don't have anything to attack here. Really, the tower is no problem. An Expo would be a problem. So we build a bigger army. No Huntress transition. I casted 1 game of Jens this week already, and it was Keeper with Alchemist and Chemical Rage. And that Alchemist did 40,000 damage. It was nuts versus Orc. And that's why we love Jens so much. So far, it's a Keeper roaming, trying to find targets. Starbuck trying to level to get the level 3 enhancement, but Ancient of War already in position. This is the wonderful thing about Shattered Exile here. 2 pretty big camps. And you have the time for it. You create the time for it with the Keeper. Yeah. And now needs a little bit of help here. Maybe with Treants. Ancient. Badger. Situation salvaged with a couple of free units. Kite just counter expand. Oh, so remask for the Keeper. An absolute dream. I feel like in the Western scene, people will always a bit more appreciate it for their in-game smartness than pure mechanics. And that is still to this day very noticeable. Entangle. Focus. Archmage breaking through that defensive line though. Not without damage. That Assassin has Shadow Melt, by the way. Nice that Starbuck has the heads up play. I mean, it's up against Night Elf. There's a lot of units that can hide in the shadows, but having a Dust here, sweet. Archers, not the greatest targets. Assassins for sure are. Big value in the early game. Jens follows this up with more crowd control. So not only Entangle, also Frost Arrow. And a lot of Jens' success, and to be honest, a lot of Night Elf success recently was high-level Fork Lightning. Entangle again. Prevents damage. Oh. Dude, that was close to perfectly played by Jens. Nice attack by Starbuck, sending the Archmage through with 1 footy support. That would have been a cancel. But Frost Arrow and Entangle against the Water Elemental. Damage gone. Focus on the Archmage, forcing him into a town portal. Damage gone. So we have 2 ways. On almost even supply, on even levels, with good items. Archmage can be happy about the damage. Keeper can be happy about the mana regen. Can still roam around a lot. Entangle level 2, love that as well. Starbuck maybe get a bit jealous here of the assassins once they're on. And the first real... Oh, it's not a real push. It's still a distraction push, right? He's making an expansion pay off. Starbuck is catching up. Oh, Paladin! And a Shredder attack. Okay. Zapper! We've seen that from Foggy a lot on this map. I love that people make use of that more. Zappers are very easily brought into the situation as the laboratory is there. Entangle, focus, no staff. Will be the big in. No, he walks it off. Now the big invuln. Big range army coming in. Assassin sniped. Shredder doing damage here. Question, how much? The Shredder is too valuable to lose it. So a Zeppelin is a good solution. There we go. Saved. Not enough anti-air. Nice match so far, dude. Very, very nice match. And this Keeper brings in a lot of value. We also get the High Priest, which is, of course, another unit from the Mercenary camp. With Dispel, with Inner Fire. And the Shredder ain't done shredding. Arcane Tower, I think nobody denies it's a great, great, great tower. But if that thing doesn't attack summons or burns mana, the value isn't that great. High Priest here too. All the mercs! All the randoms, basically. We got a Geomancer with slow. Oh, that High Priest survives thanks to his own Inner Fire. Mass Dryads tier 3. Mass Casters on Starbuck's side. Feels like rifle pushes on this map are a little weaker than on other maps because rush distance is so big. Oh, the distraction is so superb, dude. Starbuck does a tremendous job in forcing Starbuck into expenses. Repair, more workers, everything that slows the human down. So you can prepare for your tier 3. The Keeper, I am a big fan of the Keeper. Double Shredder attack! Lol, 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 lol. It has basically the damage of a bear. And that's noticeable. But that's a lot of supply, that's a lot of expenses. Can be repaired, of course, as well. Both making use of the map here very, very, very well. Sappers, Zeppelins, Shredders, Mercenaries. And that's just at this point a passive killing machine. Still, repair, lumber, low, despite 2 Shredders that I would ever see that. And no Nature's Blessing. Is that just an expo gone? Starbuck has no TP though. We can trade. Normal damage, always good against buildings, and that's just a trade. And Jens has the advantage of tier 3. Where was I? Keeper. I think Keeper has a lot of value. But nobody can argue that it's a great late game hero. That is not the case. Except if there's no Dispel, but there should always be Dispel. Nice interception here. There is Dispel now. Still, if you take out a rifle, you take out the punch. Shredder also amazing versus rifle. Can be slowed though, and you don't want to lose that one. Very expensive, but that's what we got the staffs for. When was he home, dude? To get one of these staffs. Feels like it's action for 12 minutes straight. And nobody has 2 bases anymore. This hurts, I think, Starbuck more than it hurts Jens. Because Starbuck is on tier 2. Double Sobi mask, dude. Everything comes in pairs here. Double Shredder, double Sobi. Ancient of War is probably getting comfortable here now. No expansion still. No lumber for it. One of the Shredders should surely go home. But yeah, nice snipe. And the tiny little dwarves with their tiny little legs try to get a connection. Careful, Zeppelin. Staff ready though. Oh, giving up. That's Zeppelin. Good scout on both sides always. When is Jens forced to push? Archmage got heal scrolls. Archmage got a flute, which is amazing too. There is a counter expansion. He tried to be greedy. He's always very on the economical side of things. Is there a big opener to the base? Lumber isn't really an issue, but it's easy to farm. That's a lot of peasants down. Well, base trade though. Shop falling means no orb for now. We got bears at home, dryads at home, and we got a night elf in our base trying to force, well, he can't force a TP. He can't force a TP. Another sapper. That's right. Man, you gotta look at everything here in this game. So, base trade it is. We evacuate wisps and units to the north. And Starbuck has now a TP. Made it to the shop. One bear left behind. As militia coming in. Staff as well. No TP used if you don't have to. Yeah, Sapper blew up a couple of peasants, right? It wasn't Fork Lightning. Very good usage of the map. Always love when people are leaning into a map. We got mountain giants in the mix. And another drive-by. Ooh, Starbuck is slowly running out of workers. Wait, he's down to 3 workers. At some point, I feel like he must force Jens into a TP, but without a Mountain King, that's seriously the lack of Mountain King right now. That doesn't really force this. Crazy game. Jens bought a lot of time. Jens killed so many workers. On his side, we got 6 workers left, occupying that position so he knows if there's an expansion again. More units ready for another drop, I feel. If the maybe the Zeppelin is on cooldown, actually. Tree coming up again. Got mountain giants, very, very, very sturdy. Can also be good in base races, because this is all lining up to be a base race, right? Double staff, no TP. Really? No TP. Starbuck at 50, another kill. That is... Okay, we're back at 5 workers. Question is how? We don't need a Zeppelin. We get the normal damage units here. We got the Keeper and the Dryads with the crowd control here. Amazing setup to kill more workers, but Starbuck is just going for the tree. Base race it is. And Starbuck's base is down. That race for now is over. He got all the workers with the Fork Lightning. He got all the workers with the Fork Lightning. Could TP. No, he doesn't have a TP still. So it is an all-out base race. Well, that backfired before in Starbuck versus Moon. Very, very sturdy human base still. Night Elf, this one got scouted and killed. Have another Wisp here. 5 Wisps all across the map. This is a Night Elf strength in base races like this. Trees can walk. Wisps are mobile. And yeah, you gotta rush back. You gotta save your buildings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings left. That's not much. I don't think we have any hidden buildings, really. You got one farm here, but Jens knows about that. Oh, if that game goes down to one farm, that'd be amazing. Aiming for the Archmage now. Focus, focus, focus. Surround. Is there a way to get out? No TP! Holy Light ready. Entangle. A little bit of heal scroll maybe. Another Holy Light ready. This Archmage needs to live. Got the other Holy Light, but where is the damage? Starbuck's army trickling in. Counter focus. Keeper. Oh my god! He died during the level up. Can you believe it? Archmage down on the other side. This is crazy. But still, how do you deal with that MG? Deals with the Shredder. Quite nice. What about this base? There was a lot of Treants doing a lot of work. Holy smokes, what a game. Jens 10 food down, but... Wait. He's building a tree of life somewhere.
I don't want to say something negative, but tomorrow is Monday frown, but at least we got Warcraft 3 and a lovely caster smiles.
That's right.
B2W Rare B2 will be 2W jail.
Korean Blue, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you just sleep for longer, then maybe you skip Monday. What a game. Are we looking for Zeppelins now? Both. Surround opportunity. If the Naga falls, that's the last hero. But Zeppelin is here and not enough damage. And the Sorceress unfortunately can't reach. Guys, I can't find that expo. Oh, it's here! It's here! How smart! How smart! This is so hard to attack. But okay. Starbuck finds it a lot faster than I did. He's also younger. His eyes hopefully better than mine. What is this? This is not designed for base race, man. It's not. One rifle and the assassin.
Our forces are under attack.
Army at home. We still have to eliminate a handful of buildings. Treants are amazing at that. Ancient of War could also move over. Keeper's not coming back. That's of course bad when you want the Treants. No money for that. Jens seems confident. No more healing. Oh, there was healing for the healer. Sometimes they need a little love too. Archmage also not coming back. Also no gold for that. And supply blocked until the end of days. Starbuck's committed. Very much so. What about that Ancient? That Ancient wants to go north. That Ancient wants to do some deconstruction. Oh, every Fork Lightning is mass murder. But also the Zeppelin falling. And now the slow trap kicks in. How much dispel we got? 1 Dryad. You don't want to fight straight up, Starbuck. Looking for the surround. Oh no! Not that Naga! You need that Naga! Holy Light keeps the surround closed. Oh, amazing! But the bear blocks the way open and applies the redo. Give this bear a Medal of Honor. That bear saved the game. If not for this bear, this game's done. Starbuck was already... Jens was on the way to this mine. Oh, I would have loved to see this. Let's be honest. We got robbed from a tree walk for the ages. But okay, this is a bit closer. But it's also scouted.
Our town is under siege.
How do you stop this Ancient of War? You gotta stop this Ancient of War. But you also have to stop this expansion. Starbuck is in a world of trouble. More trees are walking north. Bam, 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 bam. Like the child of Flintstones. That's 2 buildings gone. Down to 3 buildings, 4 buildings. Another. The Dryad is also worth 1 million gold with the slow. If he surrounds that mountain giant, it will take forever, but got that locked in. It has siege damage still. It's never attacking, dude, with the slow. This is like minimal attack speed. Sweet 4 units around, though, and saving the Sorg. That was well done. But man, the fact that Starbuck has no worker is a bit problematic. Three more buildings. Level 5 Pally. Using this to creep, lol. In 15 seconds, it feels like Starbuck is checkmate. That engine finally dealt with, but Starbuck gives it up knowing that Jens is mining. That Naga super strong and no way to come back without any workers. What a game, man. That was one of my favorite games of the year. Jens just delivers, man. Jens is cinema. Every Jens game is cinema.